Hello everybody and welcome back to another MLP AU. Today we are looking at My Little Pony Friendship is Food. Honestly, probably not the worst outcome for a lot of these poor, innocent, techno-colored horses. At the end of the day, created by Youniverseva 23. I don't know, that threw me off there at the end here. To my knowledge, they are doing a little reboot here. So this is just going to be its whole little kind of a series here. So we're just gonna kind of jump right on in here, see what this is all about. Ooh. Off to a good start with my English today. Beautiful, love it. Stage 1, pupils expand, green, blotchy spots, flu symptoms, discoloration, loss of weight, point of infection, rots, gets weak in the legs. Okay. Stage 2. There are up to 5 stages, but the last person that had seen these stages were attacked but had the something, poison. Twilight, you're screwed. So close to a solution, but it's gone. Every pony is counting on me, locked herself in her house to look for the cure. Her magic stopped working due to overworking it a few days prior. Where did the princesses go? They're gone again! Per usual. We don't need them. We just don't need them. We just don't need them these days. We are beyond them. I hope Twilight can help us. I can't risk any pony I love getting hurt. That's very thoughtful. Trapped herself in Sugar Cube Corner with Rainbow, Fluttershy, Scootaloo, and Cheese Sandwich. Pinky does all the scavenging because she still has her Pinky sense. Okay, very OP power, so I respect that. Rainbow Dash, Coco Pummel wasn't herself. Coco Pummel. At Sugar Cube Corner with Pinky and the others. Ever since we found her, she's looked traumatized and won't talk about anything but Coco. Dang, Coco really messed with her. Coco really got to her. Twilight and her friends are worried Applejack hasn't been seen since the outbreak. Applejack has gone missing. Fluttershy, how did this happen? I hope my animals are okay. At Sugar Cube Corner where Pinky is taking care of her. She sometimes helps Pinky scavenge in hope of seeing one of her animals. Honestly, you probably have pretty good odds with that. Rarity, don't worry, Sweetie Belle, everything is fine. I hope Applejack is okay. Stats, I'm not reading. In her boutique with Sweetie Belle and worried for Applejack, she is trying to distract Sweetie Belle from what's going on. And that's just the end of that first part. Twilight, oh freaking god, that's just her name. Spike, I'm running out of time and I don't know what to do or why this started. Spike, can you hand me the book with the cure ripped out? That's not gonna help. Probably. I hope my... So what? What? You hope what, Twi? What happened, friends, are okay? What happened, friends, are you okay? What happened to the cure? Twilight is losing her mind. Twilight is trying to find out what happened to the page with the cure that got ripped out. She's under a lot of pressure. What in tarnation was that? Why did that thing that was chasing Apple Bloom bite you? Probably because you got too close, if I were to guess. Saved Apple Bloom, yep, that's what I meant to totally say. Saved Apple Bloom from an infected pony, but got bit in the process, so she ran into the Everfree Forest thinking she needed to be isolated. A little extreme, but okay. Sweetie Belle, where are you? Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Where are you? Sweetie Belle ran away, not knowing the situation, but Rarity didn't find her in the boutique and ran in the Everfree Forest, worrying for Sweetie Belle. Rainbow Dash, is every pony okay? What happened at Applejack? Managed to get over Coco Pummel and started helping with all the ponies that Pinky were bringing in. Fluttershy, I'm happy Angel is okay. I found Angel. Good for you. Progress. Stopped scavenging with Pinky after she found Angel and started helping her with the ponies, taking shelter at Sugar Cube Corner. That's adorable. Hair Hat. Cheese Sandwich, I need to help Pinkie Pie. I can help. Scavenges with Pinky because he has a cheese sense and wants to make sure she isn't under too much pressure. A cheese sense. There are a lot of cursed things I've heard in my life. Cheese sense is one of them. That's one of the more questionably confusing ones. Pinkie Pie, no pony is gonna get hurt on my watch. I'm just happy to help, letting ponies stay at Sugar Cube Corner, and she takes care of them and scavenges. Of course, Pinky. Zap apples. Not to be confused. Oh, Zapples. Not to be confused with the Zap apple. Zapple is way more dangerous and gives any pony zombie-like symptoms. Darker than a Zap apple, white leaves, black stem. Okay. It's pretty good. Just put an X over it because it's cooler. Zap apples normally don't grow here or now, and it seems different. Oh well, Zap apples are Zap apples, and I need to harvest them for Zap apple jam. I suppose if it is an anomaly, even then you would want some. Applejack, can I buy some jam? Very convenient. Oh, look at that. They already got a whole bunch of it. Of course, Apple Bloom, a jar of jam, please. Cocoa Pummel. It's very pixely. Coco's having a induced fever right now from that indeed Zapple jam. Zipple? I don't get why Rarity was so worked up. It's fine out here. Go inside. Why is Rarity so protective? I can finally play outside. Ran out of Rarity's boutique because Rarity was being overprotective and she didn't know that there was an infection going on. Maybe that's why she was being overprotective, Einstein. God, maybe you should listen to the adults instead of making your own rash decisions that are gonna get everyone else killed, like Lee from The Walking Dead. Make better decisions. Oh, where's Applejack? It's all my fault. Blames herself for Applejack running away and won't talk to anyone unless they bring back Applejack. Where are the CMZs? You're doing hospital work now, aren't you? I can help Rainbow Dash. As she could keep corner, she's Rainbow Dash's little assistant. She is worried about the Cutie Mark Crusaders, though she hasn't seen them for a while. Rainbow Dash is working at a hospital. Is that what I'm understanding from this? Holy frick, that is wild if it is the case. Every pony will be safe under my watch. I need to help any pony I can. Love the enthusiasm, Pinky. Her Pinky sense is tingling. Under a lot of stress, but handles it well. Still giving pony shelter at Sugar Cube Corner. Sugar Cube Corner is not a safe location. IMO. Is every pony okay? Pinkie Pie will be back with supplies. Freaking Nurse Dash. That is something I never thought was possible. What a wild thing. Became in charge of the ponies that were injured when Pinky is away. That is wild. That is wild. You know, I would expect Fluttershy, maybe even Rarity, possibly. But Rainbow is such a wild, uncanny pick. Caught me off guard. Twilight Spackles. I can't do this anymore. I can't stop or I'll let every pony down. Twilight has been looking for the cure nonstop and hasn't slept for days. She's slowly losing sanity because of the pressure to find the cure. Well, you know what, Twi? You will get dumber the longer you go without sleeping, so I highly suggest you get some Z's so you can keep up that intelligence, right? Gotta get your brain food and all that stuff. Get that nice rest. Everything is starting to look up. Brain food. That's freaking obviously food, not sleep. You get the idea. Becoming more positive every time they help ponies, she's still worried about her friends that she hasn't seen yet. Rarity, help me. Oh, frick. Okay, so now the wrong's kicking in. Well, trying to figure out what happened to her, but she saw Rarity and begged her to help. Why is Rarity in the Everfree? Rarity, go away from the Everfree. Applejack, darling, you don't look too well. Have you seen Sweetie Belle? Ran into the Everfree Forest looking for Sweetie Belle, but found Applejack instead. Applejack's dying, and you're still worried about Apple Bloom. My leg is literally, like, cut in half. And you're asking me, oh, Applejack, have you seen Sweetie Belle by any chance? I saw her go over here. Like, lady, please, my freaking leg. My leg has an exposed bone. My limbs are literally turning green, and you're asking me where your little sister is. Are you for real? Are you for real? Oh, I'm sorry. It's just my #1 priority. Next to you, of course. Oh, it's too good. It's too good. I should head back before Rarity gets worried. What is that? Sweetie Belle? Sweetie Belle, please wake up. What happened? Are you alright, darling? Are you hurt? No. I just took a nap in the Everfree Forest. And I needed some Z's. Spike, what's wrong? I think I found a book that might help called Infection X. Oh shoot, Chemical X. Entry 58, it's the 58th day since the subject has gone missing. There's no telling what they can do. I fed them Exapple, but they broke out of the isolation. They can seriously hurt somebody. I wish I hadn't made the fertilizer at all. It spread too quickly and it can last long amounts of time, and there's no known cure as far as I can tell, but it seems that the plant poison joke has an effect on them. It makes them how they were before this whole thing happened for a moment, but just for a moment. But after, it makes them mutated somehow and makes them worse. I've run out of poison joke and believe that they are zombie-like, and it's not much longer till they reach my secret spot. You should be fine as long as you aren't making a fool of yourself and just letting the whole world know your location. They refuse to do anything but stand up and will attack anyone who bothers them after stage 2. But in stage 1, they're in the denial about it, but after stage 2, it's like they can't control their body and they can only watch. But they have moments where they can take control for a few seconds, but they are highly dangerous. Interesting. 59. It's been 59 days since Infection X started, and I can't help but feel guilty knowing this all started because of me, but I'm working on a cure because I started this, and I wish to be the one that ends it. All my loved ones in my family have been infected, and it's all because of me, and I captured a subject to be tested on, but the thing is, something could go wrong, and it could end up worse. I've tested a few things that revert them back mentally, but not physically. Poison joke, but give them the antidote right after to cancel out the effects physically, but keeps the mental state, but it's only for a minute. Nothing else has worked, but they stand up the whole time, and even when their bones are fragile and they are starting to get really aggressive and bang against the isolation, they might break out if I'm not careful. Remember, kids, if you go first, to the class, we gotta read something to the class first. If you go first, no one else is gonna remember it. You have the advantage knowing that someone else will have to suffer and then be the center of attention. Go first to present to the class. I believe I found the antidote to the virus, and I believe that I can fix what I did and haven't given it to the test patients yet, but I blood mark. Womp womp, we got some mysteries afoot here. Celestia and Luna haven't been responding to my letters. I can't risk hurting any pony with this. Been looking for a cure day and night, so she hasn't eaten or slept much, and her health is gonna start declining if she doesn't take a break. Unrelated, I know I literally butchered that. My point is, though, if you have to present something to a group of people, if you go up first and you present first, yours will be probably the least memorable. And if you're embarrassed and standing in public spaces, you gotta do it for the grade, just do it, get it over with. The next group will take care of the attention. They'll usually nobody's gonna remember it after a week, right? So think positive. Don't be shy about public speaking. Nobody's gonna remember. I can't risk hurting any pony with this. Celestia and Luna haven't been responding to my letters. Been looking for a cure day and night, so she hasn't eaten or slept much, and her health is gonna start declining if she doesn't take a break. And if they do remember, they will forget. They will guaranteed forget eventually. Probably even before it's ever brought up again. Anyway, ramble. That's what I do best. I don't have to stop being myself because of the situation. She could keep quarantined to a fully functional hospital, so Pinky scavenges, treats other ponies, and brings them in, but she hasn't stopped being herself. She really is the element of laughter. Or insanity. One or the other. Applejack, not looking too great. I have to stay away from every pony. What's happening to me? Go to a hospital. That's what you should be doing. Getting worse, but understands what's happening, but doesn't understand that she can barely take control of her body and that she is in grave danger. I wonder if Ponyville or Equestria allows for the lethal injection. I wonder if that's a thing they do. Probably not, but you gotta consider it. At a certain point, when you got crud like that, it's probably for the best to just take the L and just, move on with destiny, I guess. I have to protect Sweetie Belle. Won't take her eyes off of Sweetie Belle after what happened and won't sleep to watch her, and she boarded up the boutique. Rainbow Dash is now the head nurse, helping Pinkie Pie with them and make sure she can help every pony she can. Absolutely insane. Rainbow, where did you freaking learn any medical crud at? She tried to bite me. When Nurse Redheart tried to bite Fluttershy, then ran away. She's been traumatized ever since and won't help with the hurt ponies. That's kind of rude. Flutters. I don't understand. I can control what I'm doing, but I know I'm doing something. Is that Starlight? Is that you, Applejack? No, I'm the monster that's going to kill you. Applejack, are you alright? No, like I said, I'm the monster that's going to kill you. Applejack, what are you doing? I don't know. Starlight? Starlight, what are you doing? Starlight, oh no. I swear she was just here. Applejack, now, do you want to tell me what you think happened? Or you got some, like, very goldfish memory going on here? Goober. My little goobers. Rainbow Dash, how are all the patients? They're doing great, but we are running out of supplies. Some pony help, says Fluttershy. What happened? It's Nurse Redheart. She tried to bite me, then ran away. See, that's the person I trust the most to be in charge of medical orders, not Rainbow Dash. Rainbow Dash would probably have me sleep in the hallway. For no reason. Hey, Pinkie, you haven't been yourself lately. Are you okay? Pinkie? I've been thinking about our other friends, like Applejack and Rarity. What if something happened to them? They're probably all safe in their homes, but as long as none of us get infected, we have a chance of surviving together. Look at that optimism. I'm sure they're all fine. Love the optimism. Once again, you gotta see it to believe it. So it's easier to live in denial. Fine. I'm sure they're all fine. Fine. Applejack, what are you doing? Fine. I don't understand, can't control how I'm doing, but I know I'm doing something. Fine. I think I found a book that might help called Infection X. Fine. Applejack, can I buy some jam? Coco is dead. Definitely dead. Fine. I like it. I love the fine. I love the fine. I hope you're doing right, Dash. Or, I hope you're right, Dash. Fine. Fine, I'll be right. It'll be perfect. Twilight took off her sweater because the weather is getting hotter because the Pegasus can't control the weather due to isolation. I wonder how Pinkie, Rainbow Dash, and Fluttershy. That's Discord. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-bum. Laugh track. Discord, what are you doing here? I heard you say my dear friend Fluttershy's name and thought you might know where she is. This is now just a sitcom. No, I don't. I haven't seen her since the outbreak. Oh, shoot. Now it's depressing again. Speaking of the outbreak, if you're wandering from door to door looking for Fluttershy, how are you not infected? He's got the biggest grin on his face, and I don't trust him. If you must know, chaos magic interferes with the virus, thus making me immune. Oh, classic. Wish it was that easy. And you have magic. Why haven't you stopped it? Because he's just too cool. He doesn't need to do any of that. Like I said, it intervenes with the magic, and the only thing it can do is make us immune. That means Pinkie's immune. I haven't thought to send a letter, but I can try. Dear Pinkie, I found out some amazing news for you since you have chaos magic and you're immune. You're immune. And if you have seen any pony that's not infected, let me know right away if you see this. I'm just having fun with these. Rarity's thoughts. I can't keep going on like this. If you just cut me off saying Rarity's thoughts, you could do a lot with that. Sweet Belle. Rarity, I'm sorry. I'm not gonna do that again. I learned my lesson. Please stop focusing on me. I don't want the camera crew to follow me around anymore, Rarity. I suppose you have. I've been worried sick about Applejack. Go check on her. I'll be fine. Don't do anything you know would get you in trouble. I'll go check on her. Be careful out there. I'll freaking smug bell. Smug bell. She has to be out here somewhere. Your odds of finding them are not high once again. I hope she's okay. I really do miss her. Applejack. She looks more like a giraffe these days. It's okay. No, this can't be. I have to go back home. Rarity. Oh, she snapped back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity. I'm leaving to go scavenge, so be careful. Whoa. Uh-oh. You better watch out. Something unexpected is gonna happen. Are you talking to, like, the faucet? The sprout? Spigot? Whatever it is? You had better watch out. Something unexpected is about to happen. Pop? Pinky? Oh my god, freaking all these dang horses turn into dang plushies, dude. That certainly was unexpected. Caught me by surprise. God, dude. Pinky is a plushie now. Who could have guessed that it was possible? Rick, if I know, I don't even know what's going on anymore. I'm losing my goddamn mind. God dang. I need to take a break. Has been working day and night with barely any time to eat or sleep, which has led her health to slowly decline. I imagine that's like a self-defense mechanism the ponies have. It's just they just become plushies. I'll try my best. Has been helping a lot more recently, but is still having trouble with past memories with Nurse Redheart. I'm trying my best. Your best is going to get people killed. Nothing about her has really changed, but she's trying the best she can to stay loyal to all the ponies she can help. I didn't even get to see her before. Sanity is questionable. It's the only thing I'm saying. Has been very shocked and upset about Applejack because she never got to tell her. Tell her what? Oh, that's not... Applejack is still infected, but something's different about her. I can't quite figure it out yet. Applejack was feeling a little silly and turned into a real horse. Sometimes it just happens. I just want to go outside one time. Even if it's just once. Hey, Rainbow. I'm done being a plushie. What's going on? What's wrong, Dash? Pinky, I want to go outside, even if it's just one time. I've been here taking care of all the ponies, and I miss my old ways. Do you think Felicia and Scootaloo can take over nurse duty while we scavenge this time? Sure. Scootaloo will probably end up becoming a manager at some sort of retail store or something, and be the youngest manager, but also, like, the most well-known employee there somehow. Don't ask me how that will happen, but it probably will. Well, why didn't you say so? Everyone needs a break every now and then, like how the cheese takes over when I need a break. And you know how if you go outside, there is the possibility that you might catch corona. God, frickin', I've reached my Germa arc. I'm done. I'm done. I'm tapping out. I'm going into the insanity realm from here on out. Oh, it's not worth it. Pinky, why don't you wear your suit anymore? Well, Twilight sent a note that said Discord visited and that he said anyone with chaos magic has immunity to the virus. I think she's distracted. I need to hurry before she notices. And I think we should visit Twilight soon. Rainbow Dash. I can't handle myself. I am... my nightmare. I don't freaking know anymore, dude. I don't know what's going on here. I shouldn't have ran away. That completely disregarded my element. And it was completely random too. Why did you do it? Give us some lore explanation. Give us some monologue. That thing out there scratched me. It looked like a tree, but it was alive? You were just right next to Pinkie Pie. What the frick happened? Hello, is anybody there? Certainly in the zombie apocalypse, if I walk into a building, I'm not necessarily going to go announcing my presence to the world. I don't know why I would remotely do that. That's just going to crawl them out of the room. Unless that's the strategy, right? To draw the infected out from their hiding spots so you know they're there and can dispatch them. Smooth. This is good thinking. They can't jump scare you if you get them. Well, if they can't jump scare you. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I'm lost. I'm done. I'm mentally done. I guess no. What am I reading? Going to the back rooms in this one, fellas. We going from the apocalypse straight to the back rooms. Rainbow Dash. I no clipped. The rolling giant. Rainbow Dash, where are you? Scooby Dooby Doo. Whoa. Uh-oh. Run. Dang. Tree Hugger's a specimen. I think we need more Tree Hugger in these AUs. The maximum stoner energy that just Tree Hugger radiates, I feel like is more of a commodity. Something not to be wasted. Pinkie, please wake up. You got stoned by Tree Hugger. Twilight, what happened? Tree Hugger rocked your world last night. I have to go back to Sugar Cube Corner. Is that another, like, word choice for your, like, drug operation? No, Pinkie, you need to rest. Your body is extremely exhausted. I've been taking care of most of the patients and scavenging a lot more since Rainbow Dash disappeared, so I went to go look for her. She would work in the hospital anyway. It's not like your job just changed. Pinkie Pie, I gotta slap these characters. I need to whip them into shape. I can't. Their logic. Well, Cheese helps me, but he can only help so much. You've been doing all that yourself? I hadn't thought of it that way, but I can't risk any pony getting hurt. But Pinkie, you can only do so much. You're only one pony after all. True, Twilight has some logical reasoning here. No pony wants you to get hurt either. Also probably very true. Pinkie, you need to rest. Mood, worried, sick. Gotten better with eating and sleeping and decided to go out to find things to study that might help, but ran into Pinkie passed out with a bite on her leg. She's dead. She's definitely dead. Double dead. I need to go back. After Rainbow Dash disappeared, she has been worried and overworked, so she went to go look for her, but ran into an infected and got bit on the way, but luckily got found by Twilight. She took charge after Pinkie went to go look for Rainbow Dash, but she noticed Pinkie has been gone for some time and is wondering if she's okay. Rainbow Dash, no information about Rainbow Dash. Stats, Rainbow Dash has gone missing, but Pinkie has a feeling she's still alive. You're dead. You should be dead already. I need to see if Twilight can help me. She can't control what she does, but somehow she took control and ripped off her jaw so she didn't get the chance to bite someone. And now she can control what she does and is headed to Ponyville, but is gonna keep her distance. So she is still slightly cognizant. I can't let Sweetie Belle down like I did Applejack. Still at the boutique with Sweetie Belle, but kept to herself because she was sad she couldn't save Applejack or tell her how she felt about her. She's dead. Don't worry, Lyra. Uh-oh. Okay, we have some heart-to-heart type of moments going on here. I will find a cure and bring it back to you. You're gonna put the picture down and we're gonna see Lyra, aren't we? I promise I will bring you back. Oh. Even if it's the last thing I do. She's ready to kill someone. Apple Bloom, don't worry. I'm sure Applejack and Big Mac are gonna come back soon, but we can't stay here forever. The infected are trying to break in. Maybe, like, hide away from the middle of the room. Like you obviously are. The most we can do is leave a note of where we are gonna go, and I'm pretty sure Pinky is sheltering other ponies, and there's a chance they could be there. Let's go, Apple Bloom. Come on, Apple Bloom, we are almost there. So it's a hospital now. Knox. Oh, what? Got worms in her eyes? You got eyes in her eyes? Got okay. Love the tapeworm ear thingy going on. I love that. That's nice. The leech tapeworm coming out of my ear. That's beautiful. Lovely thought. Love to see it. There are different kinds of infected that I've seen and observed from research. The walker, the scratcher, the tree-like. Research property of Twilight Sparkle in case I don't make it. Who the frick cares whose property it is? Someone's gonna freaking die and you're worrying about brand recognition. The walker follows you with its intentions to sneak up on you and attack you. It has parasites growing out of places like their ears, eyes, nose, and sometimes their head. The I was gonna guess of all of them. I thought that was gonna be the tree-related one, but no, it's the scratcher. Wasted opportunity for tree hugger here. The scratcher can't get enough of that feeling. They need to scratch themselves, and 9 times out of 10 end up scratching through to their bones, and bones become fragile. That would hurt. Yeah, I can imagine that burning a lot. The tree-like is a normal infected, but mostly stay still against their own will. But if they are still sane, not sense, they can move themselves, but I haven't seen one. See, would have been a perfect opportunity to have Tree Hugger be the one. Alright, so Twilight Sparkles. The better I am, the better the research is. Realized not taking care of herself made her unable to do research properly, and magic so she started to and gained her powers back and can teleport to visit her friends and more. That seems like a pretty big achievement right now. I need to toughen up for every pony. Since Rainbow Dash had disappeared, Fluttershy took over as head nurse and cut her hair short for convenience. If you can use a first aid kit, you can be a nurse. That is pretty much the motto I am learning from all of this. As long as you know your way around a first aid kit and a Band-Aid brand Band-Aid, you're good for life. That's it. That's all the requirements you need. Dream high, dream big. Need to make every pony happy just like I used to. Has been working a ton more once Pinky told him about what Twilight told Pinky about her and trying his best to keep every pony happy. Oh my god, what in tarnation is happening? I know Twilight can help me. Highly doubt it. She cannot help you. You are so dead. Headed to Twilight's place to let her know she can control her body. She's fully aware and took precautions by ripping off her jaw so she can't play and keeping her distance. As a sane, infected individual would. Let me cut my jaw off to show that I am friendly. Little bit overboard, wouldn't you all say? I can't say if I wanted to express I'm in control of myself, I would cut my jaw off. What happened to her leg? I think her leg might have just fallen off there due to that like little bone intrusion we saw earlier. If no one will help Lyra, I will. There's only so much people can do, Bon Bon. Vows to always stay with Lyra, so she's trying her best to find a cure. If she can't, then there's no telling what she will do. Just don't be a quitter. You'll probably figure it out in a couple, I don't know, millennia or something. You'll get antibodies by the time you find a cure, probably. I can't let any pony down. She needs rest, but she's worried sick about Rainbow Dash and has been clingy with cheese lately. God, dude, big back. Mimic? Whatever that thing was, it wasn't my Pinky, but it sure did sound like it. It's not like Pinky was mine anyways. We got a potential ship going on here. The more and more I think about it, the books on the infection isn't similar to this one anymore. It's like it's more complex. In Pinkie Pie's voice, some pony help. I don't want Mrs. Cake talking in Pinky's voice. I'm good. Big pass. Big pass. I don't know what that thing was, but it's like it was mimicking Pinky to lure ponies to it. I'm okay. You know what? I get it. It makes sense that Mrs. Cake is pretty close to Pinky before all this crud happened, so I guess I can kind of understand her ability to mimic Pinky, but at the same time, very coincidental that Twilight's looking for Pinky and suddenly Mrs. Cake is speaking in Pinky's voice. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Something's telling me to slowly back away. Twilight is learning very well. I can't handle myself, folks. I'm a wild card. I have Pinkie Pie's chaos energy right now. History is happening in Manhattan, and we just happen to be in the greatest city in the world, All right, so you're in the same place at the same time. Nice. Angelica, oh shoot. Eliza and Peggy. Oh god dang it, dude. Change out costume and conceive this emergency broadcast. You can't just stop the show. This is not a drill. Head home, lock the doors. There has been sight of an infection. Please elaborate on this infection before you make me get out of my costume. You cancel the show pretty much going on here. And you're not even telling me why. What is this infection? What I mean, like, you just tell me to go home and lock my door and say that there have been quote unquote basically sightings. It's kind of a if you were trying to convince me, if you were a government person and this is the broadcast you sent out, I'm gonna think you're full of it. I'm gonna think you don't know how to do your goddamn job. If you don't actually give me actual like lists of crud and tell me what is going on. With you did not elaborate. There was no context to work off. There's an infection. Okay, the cold, the common flu, a fever. What's going on? I don't know. You didn't clarify. Luna, please help me. Dear Princess Twilight, I regret to inform you Princess Celestia has given in this virus while at the palace, and my only choice was to banish her to the moon as she was out of control. With using her magic while sick, and as I saw this matter, I unfortunately don't have the heart to leave her there alone. I know she has done it to me, but I won't leave her alone, so I have went to the moon with her. I understand I have put myself in grave danger, but I believe you and your friends will resolve this, and I wish you the best. Princess Luna for the last time. You just middle fingered yourself. Okay. Why would you do that? I'm sorry I couldn't be strong, sister, but I can't without you. I'm glad they have that camaraderie between each other still. Don't worry, Spike. Twilight will be back. I can stay here till then. We can show her the letter when she gets back. Thank you for being super optimistic still, Pinky. I know times are really tough right now. If she comes back, Pinky, what if something happened to her? Don't worry, Spike. We can't assume the worst. Or can you? Definitely can. 5 days, 3 hours, 41 minutes, and 27 seconds. She got stuck in the crawl space. That's how long I've been under Mayor's office. Why are you under Mayor's office, Twi? Oh my god. Twilight, how did you get down there? Why are you down there? I can't move because the infected are listening to my every move. Okay, that could be problematic. But you chose the crawl space. Now that I realize this might be my last moments, I realize that I never told my friends. You can teleport, can't you? I never told Rainbow Dash how loyal she was to me before all of this, and I don't think I'll get the chance to anymore. Rainbow, can you just teleport out of the back rooms or something? Freaking no clipped. I never got to tell Starlight how proud I was of her for changing as much as she did and never got to thank her for being a wonderful student, and I probably can't now. No, you cannot. She is a meat paste. I never got to tell Fluttershy how kind and caring she was to every pony, even when we weren't, but I won't be able to anymore. You might be able to. You can still teleport, can't you? Rarity was so generous and inspiring and would do her best to help any pony, but I can't tell her that anymore, can I? It's a Debbie Downer approach. Applejack was such an honest companion, and she was so reassuring, just like I would reassure her that she's one of my best friends. No use in telling her that because I can't. She knows. She cut off her jaw. I think you guys has got a pretty strong bond. She cut off her jaw just to prove to you that she's harmless. You know what? That says a lot about her as a friend. I would probably say. Honestly, yeah. No, if you're willing to cut off your jaw to prove you're trustworthy, you are obviously very scary as a person. Very very concerning to be around, but respectable. You know, you might just be onto something. And Pinky is the one I would love to talk to the most. She always made me smile, and she was always so positive and made me laugh, but I never got to tell her how I felt about her because she was with cheese by the time I gathered the courage, and now I can never tell her. Oh my god, what do you call that ship? Pinkie Pie and Twilight Sparkle. What do you say, Pie Light? The what? What's it called? Freaking cheese was gatekeeping Pinky the whole time. Oh man, come with me and you might be able to. Come with me and you'll be in a world of OSHA violations. All right, Twy, whatever you say. Oh man, Fleur de Lis. This is Fleur de Lis, and I am here to talk about this current situation. Okay, let's talk. I believe that this situation we are in can be completely reversed by friendship. You of all people make that super hard to believe. Most people believe that friendship is magic, but I believe friendship makes magic because of how powerful it is. Reference? Is this a French is this a reference to Friendship Makes Magic by the Kiwi Bunny? The little advertisement right there for them? I have a plan on how to stop this since the main six or the princesses won't stop this. I plan to clone the main six and use their friendship for Ponyville's benefit, but I have to be careful as this is dangerous. Ugh, I want to punch Fleur de Lis right now, but I can't. I don't think she even knows what she's talking about. I know it's weird, but I have been watching the main six for a while now. Oh, so you're a stalker and know where to get Pinkie Pie's DNA. She always visited the hospital that has been abandoned since Infection X started. Fleur de Lis is a stalker, hardcore stalker. They're extreme idealist here. Yeah, they're freaking out of their mind. Holy frick. What's Fancy Pants got to say all this? She would throw parties for the sick and donate hair for various people because she had so much of it. I'm sure there is still some samples of hair left. Fleur de Lis is now confirmed headcanon a witch doctor. Wasn't that difficult to get it since no one was here? That looks like Fluttershy up there, I'm just saying. Very obscure looking horse, but there's something up there. There's a face up there. Wasn't it difficult to get surface? No one was there. You just happened to find the one strand of pink hair in probably a hospital covered full of dirt, dust, grime, just all of that crud and you just happen to find the cleanest, pinkest piece of hair. Whatever, Fleur-de-Lis. You're the expert here. You're the master stalker. I'll record my progress. Once I go to the Apple Acres, we can get Applejack's DNA there. Why are you like this? This is like some chrysalis level type of crud going on here. You're just gonna go for their DNA. It's like, my brother in Christ, calm down. It's not that deep. Believes that magic can fix this and is on a mission to collect the main 6 DNA to be able to clone them and possibly solve everything. What the frick? I'm loving this, by the way. I'm having the time of my life. This is a fun story. Applejack. Hurry, she's responding. Good. You're finally awake. She's opening her eyes. You're welcome. I'll go fill in the research for Pinky to look at when she comes back. Thank you, Nurse Snowheart, for looking after her. I can take it from here, even though I lack training expertise. Oh, frick. Severed jaw. Applejack, we found you passed out and... Is that Fluttershy? Infected, but I couldn't give up on you, so we did some research with Pinky, and I think she found something that made you better, and something was different with you between their infected. I'm questioning how they bandaged up an ear like that. It's a very angular ear, but it should be missing. So I don't how did that happen, AJ? What did they do to you? Fluttershy, what did you guys do to her? You can't talk right now, but I'll be back to check on you. You cut off your jaw, remember? There are so many things on my Starlight Gorelight Glimmer? Or like Starlight Gorer? Starlight? You're at Sugar Cube Corners Hospital. Don't worry, get some rest. Okay. Honestly, with Pinkamina's basement, I think that's fair that they have this whole hospital complex and everything. It's not the craziest thing to think about. They really industrialized Sugar Cube Corner. It's become they converted the main part of Sugar Cube Corner into like the hospital's cafeteria. Don't recommend the sushi though. Don't get the sushi from the hospital cafeteria ever. Don't do that. You'll get wicked bad tummy ache. Okay. God, dude, I'm freaking done. I'm so freaking done. Everything's going good here. I'm gonna check up on... Oh, Twilight sent a message. It's like she read my mind. A virus in Equestria. She needs my help, and I can bring one person along? You got your own, choose your own adventure right here. Twilight, we're here. Hi, Sunset Shimmer and Pinky. Oh, frick. Look at that. That's kind of wild. You can just scroll through the book. Tells you to go to page 36. That's what we got going on. You're bringing Pinkie Pie with you. Oh, frick. That's a bummer. Not sure that would have been my go-to candidate. There was this crazy apocalypse that happened and Twilight disappeared, so I'm here with Spike. Where have you been? I haven't seen you since a few weeks ago. My brain is actually being like deep fried right now. It's literally all the nerves in my brain are being like stretched out as far as they possibly can. You two know each other? They're fully articulated? Never mind that. Me and Pinky ran into an infected on the way here. I see why Twilight needed me urgently. It barely looked like a pony. Big Back! It's Big Back. Big Back Big Mac. Yup. More like, nope. Frick, did I just... I think I skipped it. I'm gonna hope I didn't skip it. Come on. Oh. They're just being slightly highlighted. That's okay. Hi, Fluttershy. Hi, Scootaloo. I'm back. Welcome back, Pinky. How was it? Hi, Pinky. What the frick? Are they abusing you here, Scootaloo? What the frick? What kind of treatment is this? Twilight's gone missing, so I was with Spike, but Sunset Shimmer came with Pinky from the human world, so They're with Spike now. Well, I have something to show you. I think you'll be pretty happy. Applejack's alive? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. How'd that happen? Never mind that. Does that mean the stuff I made work? I'm so happy. I hope the rest of our friends are okay. Tokyo. Don't know how happy this makes me. I'm so excited that Applejack's here. This gives me so much more hope than before. How, when, where was she? This is making me so much more positive. If I shoved you in a meat grinder and all that comes out is your eyeball. It's the freaking finger. It's the German meat grinder thing. I love that video. I can't remember. I'm pretty sure it's the finger. I'm pretty sure it's not eyeball. It's the finger. You get the idea. I'm losing my goddamn mind. Pinky, you might want to be quiet. Applejack needs rest. That's fair. She did kind of become a zombie for a little bit. Applejack's alive? Oh my god, how? That happened? Never mind that. Does that mean the stuff I made works? I'm so happy. I hope the rest of our friends are okay, Tokyo, whatever. She's broken. She's broken. Pinky, sorry, I'm just so happy. Pinky. This is gonna become Smile HD here real quickly if she keeps, like, grinning more and more. About the stuff, it worked, but only on Applejack. She was like a different kind of infected. Something went wrong when I was making the slides, so there might be random lines everywhere. I want to see the random lines. These things? These strokes that make it look like my dark screen has a big smear on it and totally wouldn't drive me insane on a normal occasion? These strikes? I'm just being fun. I'm just having fun. I don't actually care. You haven't slept for a while. Instead of stressing, take a break. Who knows? It might help. Have a Kit Kat bar, Starlight. Just chill. Pinky from the human world has her text color as her hair, while Pinky from the pony world has it lighter. I don't understand any of this. I read all the important books I saw, but none of them make any sense. Maybe you're right, Sunset. I'm still trying to fathom over the fact that Scootaloo looks like she's just being very violently abused at this place, and that's very concerning. When is Twilight coming home? Well, she's not, little guy. Hate to break it to you, but she's stuck under Mare's office. My god. Alright, Sakura, what wisdom do you have to bestow onto me? The infection rate is at an all-time high. I saw all the signals, but turned a blind eye. Ooh. Sakura, you're supposed to be trapped under an office! Twilight, what have you told me is an important detail. This makes my view of the infection on a different scale. Ooh. Ooh, I like that, though. The rhyming, though. Everything is gone here, but I can't go back to Ponyville because I've tried, but the infected had me stuck under Mare's office for a long time. You were stuck down there for 5 days. How are you alive? Oh my god. Twilight, we need to go. I would love to talk more, but it seems the person you came with is at the door. Wouldn't they have entered with you? Thank you, Sakura. I'll try to come back. I really need to go back to Ponyville and find Starlight. She was interested in this and probably would know about it. For now, you can't. That sounds like a threat. Who is that? Oh, it's Gorelight Glimmer. Starlight? That's Gorelight. It's all good. All good. All good. Take all the time. Everybody should not be rushed on this stuff. Or any of it, as a matter of fact. It is I, the great and powerful Risley! Trixie, are you still recording videos? Those don't serve as useful. You should stop. Don't mind Raymond, as she left her good manners back in Ponyville. I imagine this is like a Red Room type of thing, but like Rainbow Dash is tied to a chair, and Trixie is like the torturer of this scene. But like she allows Rainbow Dash to kind of just yap around. Trixie, I told you to turn that off. Uh-oh. This is gonna be a toxic relationship. Such a party pooper. Rainbow can be such a buzzkill sometimes. What? Where the frick are we now? Trixie, where the heck are we? I mean, we all did randomly teleport to the middle of nowhere. Okay. True. She somehow teleported to a building in the middle of nowhere and it seems to be endless and no way to escape. Oh, so there is more to it than the back rooms. She somehow teleported. No, that's different. In the middle of nowhere and has been there for about half of the infection. She's been looking for Pinky and Starlight. Well, I guess at least you don't have to worry about zombies ripping your face off. +1. She teleported here and doesn't really mind since there are muffins. So she just has what she wants. That's great. So they'll live in paradise. Hey, Fluttershy, I have a question. When are you guys gonna stop hurting me? Yes, Scootaloo. Do you think Rainbow Dash is okay? No. Well, Scootaloo, I'm sure she's fine, but we don't have a way to be sure. Hey guys, how is Applejack doing? She's getting better and should be able to do more things. I'll get going. Well, see ya. I'm going out to look for supplies. Good thing I brought my cupcakes because I didn't eat breakfast. There's still stranger danger up here. I'm guessing this is Fluttershy, or supposed to be anyway. Whoa! Ooh! My cupcake. Never mind that. I need it. You're scavenging for freaking food still, and you're enjoying a freaking cupcake? You're telling me the apocalypse is still going on, and you're enjoying a cupcake, which is a processed delicacy, a processed food item that requires multiple things to make. And you're worried about scavenging. 14 reasons. 14 reasons right there. I know you're watching me. Yup. Honest to God, I expected to be punched in the face. I kind of deserve it at this point. I'm ready for it. Just get it over with. I'm kind of anticipating it. This place is pretty far from Ponyville, but everything in Ponyville has been raided. What are we gonna do? Are we gonna do some Breaking Bad stuff? Is this our new lab, Pinky? Are we gonna cook? Trixie, I told you to stop making those stupid video. Oh. Hi, Pinky. Trixie. Trixie. Smile HD. I'm freaking. I love this series, just like how wild it is. Pinky, is that eyeliner, Pinky? Rainbow Dash. Oh my God, it's me, Pinky, and I'm so happy to see you. It's been almost a year. Why did you leave? You made me so worried. I thought you weren't with us anymore. Why did you leave Ponyville? Let me update you. Fluttershy took over as main nurse for some freaking reason. Actually, Fluttershy, I suppose, would be okay. She deals with animals and stuff. Probably not the worst choice. Still, oh, never mind. Redheart's dead. I forgot. Scootaloo misses you so much, and Sunset Shimmer is where with Pinky 2.0, and I had hoped you were still here, and Applejack is still alive, but we don't know where Twilight or Rarity are, but we know they're still alive, and yeah, that's Pinky. Imagine you're having a conversation, and then you talk about, like, Pinky 2.0 and stuff is with so-and-so right now, and it's like, my brother in Christ, English. What are you talking about, Pinky? What are you talking about? Let's go back. Sugar Cube Corner has turned into a full-on hospital. How are you not on the verge of tears right now? Let's go back. Pinky, I can't go back. I know that death stare, though. Why not? Do you not want to come back? I do, Pinky, but I physically can't. What do you mean? Follow me. But just to let you know, Derpy and Trixie are here. Oh no, the harmless doofus, respectfully, using that term very loosely here. And the selfish, egotistical Trixie. The most dangerous duo is my point here. Watch closely. You're just gonna teleport? Is that... This is crazy. God, freaking... I'm in a different realm right now. You all can read. I am reading this. I will destroy you. You're going to regret everything. Honestly, I can definitely see this being Pinky, though. Twat Spackle. This is probably some, like, Chrysalis energy. Ashley, was that Ashley Jane Margaret McIntosh? You know it's bad if your parents have to address you by your full freaking name, and it's that. Ashley Jane Margaret McIntosh, get over here this instant. You know you effed up. You are doomed. Bicamina Diane Pie. Rochelle Prisma Dash. Rebecca Deborah Elizabeth Jenkins. Rebecca Deborah Elizabeth Jenkins, get over here this instant. I freaking love it. I freaking love it. That's unfortunately the end of that. Honestly, I kind of wanted to see how much more unhinged it could go. I really wanted to, like, keep going with this plot here. I was actually, like, genuinely invested with what was going on. I had so many questions going through my mind during that. God. This is my life sometimes. You just read an AU and then you are flabbergasted. You were completely hit with a tire iron because you didn't know what was going to happen. That was so fun. That was... What a wild adventure. My God. All right. Well, if you folks want to go check this out, you definitely can. Links in the description down below. And I will catch you all in the next one. Peace out.